Hey everybody, this is Bradley Benner with Semantic Mastery, and I got most of my crew on here again tonight. It is July 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we have some very special guests on with us today. But first, let me get a hello out of Adam, Hernan, and Marco.
Heyo! How's it going?
Hi everyone.
Hey guys, it's good to be here.
And our special guests tonight are Peter Drew with Hangout Millionaire, and he's the developer, and his presenter Mitch, and they have a lot to go through tonight that I think is going to blow a lot of you guys away. I've personally been experienced the power of what they're going to share with you guys tonight. So, what's up, guys? Can you say hello?
Hello.
Hi guys, it's great to be here, and we've got a real international audience today, set of speakers today, haven't we?
We sure do. We sure do. Well, guys, I don't want to waste any time. I know we've got a lot to get through, so I think, Mitch, you're going to present. If you've got, just take the screen and, take it away, man.
I think I've got the screen up there. Does everybody see the screen?
No, we see your icon.
That's right. We're just seeing your icon for the moment.
What do you see? Okay, so you don't see the first page of the presentation.
No, it was up for a minute before we got started, but now it's just you. So just refresh the screen capture.
Okay, let me start this again. Now what do you see?
Still you.
Okay, that's strange. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Let me fix this, but we'll get right into this in just a second.
No worries, no worries. It's still early. We're only a minute past the hour, so I'm sure people will be straggling in as we.
So how long have you been a member of Hangout Millionaire? We might as well just discuss that while Mitch is doing the technical difficult. Yeah.
I would say it's been about a year. I know it was in the summer last year when I purchased it, and I've been using it for, pretty heavily actually, for close to a year now. When did you first launch?
Just over a year ago, but we were in beta testing for about 3 months prior to that, and it seems like every 12 months we do a big shift, and we're in beta mode again for Hangout Millionaire 2.0 because we've added so much new stuff to it.
Nice.
Which I'll talk about as we get into the presentation, but it's very exciting times right now, so that's cool.
That's great. Yeah, I've been using it, like I said, for I think it's been about a year, and just done a lot of really cool things with a lot of the students. A lot of people that are going to be attending tonight are students of Semantic Mastery, and I've had the opportunity to be able to demonstrate, how I've been using the tool quite a bit to our students, and so I think this was just a perfect match to have you guys come on and get the info straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So.
Mate, that's awesome. I'm really happy to be here and speak about Hangout Millionaire, of course.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy what you can do with the software. I know you guys will dive into it in details, but we have been having some awesome results with your tools, and it's really a groundbreaking tool in my opinion. So we're happy that we can promote these to our students to make their lives easier and to help them rank a lot better on the search engines. So
okay, do we see the slide now?
Yes,
we do.
Okay, I just had to restart, and that's the beauty of Google. So let's get going. So I just want to go ahead and say that I'm excited because this is the first webinar Hangout that Pete and I have done where people have been abusers and users of the software and are as excited and enthused. And this is the best type of testimonial that I can say that we have been working with ever, because we've certainly gone and people have tested out, but you guys have been using this for a while, so this speaks volumes to me and to Peter about what you guys think of it. So
absolutely.
Yeah, so let's jump right in. So what is the agenda and promise today is we're going to go through 4 profitable case studies that'll prove out, and then of course what you guys have achieved, feel free to add in, discover how to find the profits in your niche with money keywords, and that's a huge distinction. We found this early on, and then through the process, Peter came up with an incredible software keyword tool that finds the money, because you can find all the informational keywords out there, and there's a world of difference between information and money keywords. And what's the difference? Going broke or sitting fat. and eating donuts and feeling happy. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's a gigantic difference. So money keywords are where they're at, and how do you know what a money keyword is? If you see an ad on a search engine result page, a SERP, and that gives you an indication that there's money in that niche because people are paying for it. And we're going to show you why that's so important in a little bit and how you can achieve that and get ranked for free. Okay? 5 unique ways to differentiate Hangout Millionaire in the marketplace, how to get your rankings to stick, and we've got proof of rankings that have been sticking. They're stuck there for over a year, in some cases almost a year and a half, and what to expect moving forward, how you can start utilizing the same techniques that all of us have used and have enjoyed. So what's in it for you? How to get first page Google rankings, how to get first page YouTube rankings. Can you say profits? Because that's the game we're in, is making money online, unless there's some people that like hobbies. Go fly a drone if you want a hobby. If you want to make money, stay tuned. 3 ways to profit without using a camera. For the camera shy, we're going to show you how to do that and rank your sites faster than a speeding bullet. This is our gold brick road. And when you follow this path that Peter designed, and I've been skipping along behind him, enjoying the profits and the benefits of this, you too will feel gold underneath your feet. You'll see it, you'll feel it, and it has a different ring in your ears when you're making money. Have you ever noticed that? Yes or yes. When you're making money, everything sounds good. So that's what we're going to show you. And what is the magic pill? You folks who are hosting this today, Semantic, understand that this has been a game changer for you, for your clients, for your business, for your profits, because you are on that gold brick road. And this is the magic pill that we're going to show you. And we want to start off with, Pete and I co-authored a book called The Serious Business Owner's Guide to Clients Forever, which everyone gets. At the end, if you stay, that's your gift. That's your ethical bribe. Stay till the end. Listen to us all the way. Find out about the magic that we're going to share. See the proof, because we live in a world of proof. And we're going to give you that gift. Is that fair? I believe so. So who is Peter Drew? He's been working full-time online for over 15 years. He's the CEO of Brute Force, which is the developer of Hangout Millionaire, our solution that we're presenting today. He was consistently a top 5 affiliate in Friend Finder Inc., which sold short of just $1 billion. That's B, billion. He's generated 8 figures online. He's owned many software development companies and great solutions. Since I've known him, he came out with RankSpy, which we're going to learn about in a little bit as well. And he's known as the king of automated software solutions. He learns the manual way, then finds an automated way to do it to save you time, money, energy, and frustration. That's why he has a full head of hair. And he's a respected SEO professional for, well, I got to change that because this was when I first started with him, more than 8 years. And his main SEO membership still going strong after 6 years. And he has an absolutely clean as a whistle reputation online, which speaks volume, because people come into this business, burn bridges, and leave. That isn't the way of Peter Drew, and here he is. That is in this Finer Moments with his 2 lovely daughters, and his lovely wife is taking the picture. So who am I, your presenter today? I'm a published author with John Wiley & Sons. I'm a former syndicated radio show host with CBS in LA, spoken on direct marketing in a lot of countries, and responsible for 9 figures in sales on television via infomercials, and I've been published in quite a few magazines. Here's the proof, CNBC, there's my radio show in LA. So I want to start off with a fact or fiction. SEO is hard. SEO takes months or years, people believe. Well, then along came this beautiful little animal that isn't so friendly because he slaughtered people financially, known as the Panda Update. Then we had something from these Arctic penguins that came in. Google picks these cute animals to lessen the blow when they clobber your sites if you're not doing things correctly. And everything we talk about today is white hat, which means it's done correctly, conforming, adhering to the terms of service that Google describes. And then this cute little hummingbird came around not too long ago and wrecked us once again. What these are corrections. They're called spankings digitally, and they get us in line. And we follow what Google says, because Google is the king. And there's this belief that SEO takes months or years to achieve first page rankings on YouTube or on Google. We're going to show you that isn't the case. What if you were free? What if it were free to rank where other people are paying? I want you to ponder that for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. For the event that we're presenting to today, think about it. And Google says 85% of the traffic is organic. So when you go to a search engine result page and you see pet sitters and there are a bunch of ads around it, 15% will click on the ads, 85% will click on the organic, natural listings. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to see yourself on the first page multiple times? We're going to show you. And I have to ask this question: what is the value of owning the #1 ranking in your market? So can you do this? Is this the final piece of the puzzle? I'm going to ask, now I'm going to put myself on the line. I'm becoming digitally naked and vulnerable to my hosts. Has this been the final piece of the puzzle? I'm exposing us, Pete, in a day. This is not a premeditated question. What would you guys say? You're having us, you're showing us to your family, to your clients, to your list, to your people. Has this been a game changer for you?
All right, I want to jump in on that then. I'm going to accept the invitation. Yeah, again, I've been using it for about a year now, and what I use it a very specific way. I'm going to let you talk about how you guys use it, and then when we get later on in the presentation, I'll talk more specifically about how I use it. But it really has been a game changer for me because it's enabled me to identify areas that I can rank for with little to no work, or a lot less work than I would have any other way. I use Hangout Millionaire as a testing tool that it uncovers a lot of data for me very, very quickly. And so it really has been a game changer for me and increased my revenue and my bottom line because of the amount of shortcutting that it's allowed me to accomplish. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Now, did I
so-
ask you this question in advance? Go ahead, Pete.
Sorry if I can just cut in. That is a really great explanation of using the power of an automated tool, because what Hangout Millionaire does in an automated fashion, it only takes me 10 minutes to set up a project, and that will pump out 10 videos for me. And from the 10 videos, there's 10 different keyword phrases for each video. I get real-time data from the search engines and from Google, which are the best. But you can't do that by hand. It takes too much time. So it's an awesome research tool, particularly in conjunction with the RankSpy software that comes as a bonus with this product also. But continue on, Mitch.
Yeah, and the other comment I want to make: Twitter is not ranking anymore. Google takes care of its own, and Hangouts, which we embrace, and YouTube Live as the other platform, which you're going to learn about, takes precedence. Why? Because it's family. This is a business. Look at Google as the king. YouTube is his queen. Hangouts is the crown prince. YouTube Live is the princess. Blogger is a baby cousin. All of these are important to know, and we'll go into more detail in a little bit. So I want to start out with a piece of proof right in the beginning and show you how valuable this is, because wrongful death attorney, Broward, Florida. Anybody know about that? What that is? And that is on the web, as we highlighted with the red arrow. And there are about 122,000 results for that keyword phrase. Now, if you see above this big, gigantic, screaming video right there, it shows that this is dominant on the page. And this is a valuable keyword phrase. I'm going to reveal how valuable in just a second, so you got to wait and sit calmly, because this has ads above the video, which is a Hangout. It has ads to the right. That means people are paying money. Remember what I started off with? Money keyword phrases. People invest here. Attorneys invest here because they make bucks on this. And what are they willing to invest? Those are all paid ads. This is paid. Now, what are they willing to pay to get on this, any guess, $36.88 per click. Per click. Now let's talk about this for a second. How incredibly valuable. This is a home run. When you see this video, that is due to Hangout Millionaire. Yes, I will repeat it. That is due to Hangout Millionaire, that gigantic video. Google is the king, and the king gets to change his position anytime he likes. And it used to be a small thumbnail video piece. No, in certain markets, you get a dominant picture on the page. So if you're coming to look for a wrongful death attorney, and in the past, when you knew that 85% of the organic of all 85% of all the clicks on a page went to the organic listing, and this isn't a paid ad, and it's a huge video, which tends to be more attractive to most people today by a factor of 3 or 300%, however you want to look at it. And we've got all these ads here, $36.88. So if you rank for free and you need 10 new clients and you close half of them, all you need is 20 clicks a month, and you're making bank, bank, bank profit. Any of you guys want to comment on this and how huge this is?
Yeah, the big videos are really cool, and it can happen. There's a couple factors that we've identified as well that help that to happen, but a lot of it has to do with authority. And one of the things that I like about Hangout Millionaire, which you guys will learn as we go through this presentation, is the fact that the activity that it produces on a channel can increase your authority very quickly, which will help to get those big images, those big videos to pop. And it's pretty cool. And once you learn how to do like some internal linking and stuff like that with them, it's really, really powerful. So
Yeah.
that's huge, guys. I mean, look at the size of that damn thing. It takes, I mean, your eye goes instantly to that. It skips right over the ads.
Yeah, and I'm focused on $36.88.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
That
And
shows
you know what?
how much money attorneys make.
You know what's funny, Mitch, is that I've been doing some lead gen strictly with Hangout Millionaire, and it's, as Peter mentioned it before, it's a 10-minute work that will otherwise will take you a full day of work, or hiring a VA to do it, or whatever you want to do it. But it can get you a result like this, and it doesn't happen once. It happens again and again and again. Once you have that streams of video going. So it's interesting because you can generate an entire stream of income just by using these kind of offers, so to speak, or even leasing these to other professionals. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, it is, and this is an incredible success, and I want to focus on what if you got near instant results. I don't know, Peter, what was the story with the client that invested in Hangout Millionaire and got this incredible result within a day? Didn't he get this, where he earned the spot right away?
Absolutely. I'm just looking at that in Google, and that was uploaded on August 19th, 2014. I remember it was a new member. So this is one of our customers' results. And just if you're looking in Google, it's a small icon in Safari and a large icon in Chrome. So there you go. But he was so excited. He kept putting all these results in our members area, which is getting close to 2,000 people in our Facebook group right now. But I had to tell him to stop putting the results up because he's given up all his niches. But look, that was a spectacular result, particularly for a relatively new customer, new member.
That's true. Okay, well, let's show some more. So that is the value. And then when we first started out with this, we had a challenge by a very advanced marketer named Alex Mendozian, old friend of mine, friend of Peter's now, and he came to us. I talked about how Hangout Millionaire was incredible. There's nothing like it I've seen as an SEO professional the past 6 years. And I said it ranks people so fast, it's mind-boggling. And he fancies himself as a Hangout instructor, teacher, mentor, and he said, well, then prove it to me. And this is a picture of his magazine that he publishes called Billionaire Mentor. So we were shown the challenge and how to monetize Google Hangouts. And I looked at this key phrase earlier today, and he's still ranking well. Now, if you see the first arrow, that's the key phrase. Then you see the second arrow. It took Peter 2 hours to rank for this competitive key phrase. And if you see, he was able to rank this in just 2 hours behind this fellow Scott Snowcroft, or Scowcroft. And what I checked recently, you are above this particular video when I checked it yesterday just to make sure we're doing it, and it's above even Alex. Alex is hangoutchallenge.com. So he said, okay, I'm impressed, show me more. So it was worth $1.30 to rank there per click. So then we have how to profit from Google Hangouts, which is another, we have like 20 keyword phrases that he's ranking for, and I'm just showing you 2 here today. But we have got, out of 2.2 million results, and you've got 2 different videos here. This is what Hangout Millionaire does. You dominate. Can I say that? Dominate rankings. This is on the web, as you see with the red. It has the same video, but YouTube and Google see it as a unique video. How? It's got a different title, different description, different video length. This first one is 11 minutes 16 seconds. The second is 11 minutes 21 seconds. That gives it, and we're playing by the rules. Remember, Google's the king, and we adhere to the king's edicts. We follow what he says. It's got to be done where it looks different. That's what Hangout Millionaire does for you auto-magically. It changes it enough to where it looks like and is a unique video with different keyword phrases and different titles, different descriptions, different tags, which we can't show you here. All of that gets uniquely placed, strategically placed, so you can dominate full pages. And those are the proof. So what were the steps we're going to go through? Finding the right keywords. I cannot press upon this point stronger. It's so important to find keywords that will make you money. Information is for broke people. We want to rank for money keywords. Set up Web 2.0 properties. This is the cherry. Hangout Millionaire is the ice cream and the chocolate sauce. Web 2.0 properties is the cherry with all the nuts. And we're going to show you how that works. And then you run Hangout Millionaire. 1, 2, 3, ABC. Keywords, Web 2.0, run Hangout Millionaire. And there's some updates that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but this is the basic foundational formula for success. So let me show you. So you find the right keywords. You set up and use Web 2.0 properties. Pete, tell us a little bit about Web 2.0.
Sure.
And what you found using the different systems.
Okay, there we are. Sorry, it wasn't unmuting for some reason. Okay, sorry about that. Look, Web 2 is awesome, and what we use Web 2 properties for, and we use a lot of them, is to send more links to the videos. And what that achieves is 2 primary things. It helps our videos rank higher in the search engines, and it gives us awesome tiered links, which is what we need to get our website in and of themselves ranking high in the search engines. And it's perfect. Websites will take longer to get to the top of the search engines, but we enjoy a lot of traffic from all the videos we create, sending traffic to the websites, and at the same time getting the tiered links from the Web 2 properties and the videos. So as the website that we're promoting comes up higher in the search engine, as it takes time for that to happen, we're enjoying the traffic from the multitudes of videos that we can pump out using Hangout Millionaire because it's an automated system.
And that's what causes the rankings to stick.
Absolutely. And on that point, as I was saying earlier, we released Hangout Millionaire 12 months ago. So right now in beta testing, we've implemented a lot of Web 2 properties into the software itself, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Sounds good. Well, let's continue. And this is an example of some of the Web 2.0 properties out there that we engage with. I mean, you'll see a whole bunch of them. Can't go through them all, but you have Twitter, you have Plurk, you have TweetPlack, you have Ebo, LinkedIn, Forum, Fib, Flickr, a lot of them. SlideShare, huge. That's part of a big category. And then we use SendWire, which you're a fan of. We've talked about OnlyWire before. There's IFTTT.com, which stands for if this, then that. And we found SendWire to be very friendly, which is something that they get access to towards the end of the presentation. We'll talk about that. And it covers the basics and then some. And it is very powerful, we found. And the question is, I'm not familiar with Web 2.0. Well, it's easy to set up, and if you don't want to do it, Peter's arranged a solution to do it for you. So take that out of as a consideration. You don't have to do the work if you don't want to. It can be done for you. So we're going to show you the exact steps that we use. Let's talk about what you did manually, and then you've been able to automate. We're talking about a private island, which you tell the story about this, Pete, and I'm going to let you take away because we have 89,500,000 results here.
Well, as you can see, this was back in 2008, and someone needs to mute. And a friend of mine owned a private island here in Queensland, and we visited there many times. And I was on the phone to him saying, let's come up next weekend. He goes, oh, mate, it's on the market. And I go, what are you talking about? But anyway, he decided to sell his private island, and he already had it listed, and he wanted me to help him with his web presence. And so luckily, the agent had already flown over and take a beautiful video. So it was too easy for me to download that video. But back in 2008, I didn't have any automated processes, so I did a lot of video marketing, and it was probably a week of 4 hours a day to do that. But we got awesome results. And as you can see, it's still ranking now. And between all those videos, we've got over 30,000 views. And in the first 6 months, the agent, who is Scott Wagner, who's still benefiting from these listings, got 200 leads. And I don't know about you, but private island is just about one of the highest ticket items on the internet. So that was an incredible success, and we learned a lot from that.
Awesome. And here's another snapshot down here at the bottom for a private island for sale specific to Australia. And you know, it had an incredible result, but this was done manually. And what Hangout Millionaire, what took you all that time to do manually, you come up with these systems, and then you were able to automate it. And this had a value, when I looked this up, average value of about $1.14 per click, and look where you are. If you were to go out and go buy this traffic, you can certainly buy traffic, but buying traffic is short-term and addicting because you're into that instant gratification. What we're showing you is long-term, and the traffic is free. And that's the favorite word for me and my close friends in the English language. And the question comes up, do you need a video? Do you have to make one, stand in front of a camera, apply your makeup, fix your hair? Someone needs to mute. And this is important to have a video. Well, it can be done for you, for the camera-shy people, because we utilize a platform called Instagram. And Instagram is growing every single day. And Peter, go ahead, tell us about Instagram and what happened for the people that were camera shy, because a lot of people that work behind a computer all day are shy, and they have a natural aversion to computers, or to making a video. So this solved that pain quickly.
Well, 18 months ago when Google released Hangouts, they were giving so much preference in the search engines to Hangout videos as compared to YouTube videos. The problem with that was, if you wanted to produce a Hangout video, you had to sit in front of a webcam, get the lighting right, and expose yourself. And so and I just had lightning go off. I knew we could automate this. So we created Hangout Millionaire, which allowed you to either source image content from Instagram and create slideshow videos. Say you were promoting diamond rings. You could just type in the keyword diamond rings, and it will pull down as many diamond ring images as you like, and you can choose. Then you can edit those images. You can remove ones that didn't look pretty or what have you, and create beautiful slideshow videos from Instagram. Or there's three methods of producing videos with Hangout Millionaire, and the software then broadcasts these as Hangouts, so you don't need to sit in front of the webcam. So the first option is sourcing content from Instagram. The second one is from images on your hard drive. So if you're promoting, say, a plumbing business, you can go to their website, download all their images, put them in a folder, and Hangout Millionaire will turn that into a slideshow video specifically using your images. And the third option is videos. Hangout Millionaire allows you to repurpose existing video content and broadcast that as a Hangout to Google Hangouts. And since then, we'll talk more about this later, but we also introduced 6 months ago YouTube Live. So you don't need to be live in front of the camera with Google Hangouts or YouTube Live. You can produce videos and broadcast them as live events or Hangouts easily. All the software does it for you.
I want to jump in on that because I think one of the, in my own opinion, one of the best updates that you did to the software was add that YouTube Live, because the videos come out beautiful. If you have pre-recorded videos, guys, you know that sometimes if you're like streaming them through Minicam or something like that through Hangouts on air, they don't come out, the transitions aren't as good or whatever. I mean, it still works for some things, but some live motion videos don't come out as good as we would like them to. But by streaming them through YouTube Live, they come out perfect, and that was a great addition. Thank you for that.
It doesn't look like Kung Fu Theater.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, all right, well, let's keep going. So the third step is, after you've selected these videos, is you run Hangout Millionaire. And I think I need a mute. Somebody needs to mute. And if we can run Hangout Millionaire at the end, after you've got your keywords, you've selected your video that you're going to run, the software will do the rest for you. You can go back to work, and it runs behind the scenes, all done for you. And this is the icon. We have expressed that Hangouts and YouTube Live, those are royalty, because Google's the king, YouTube is the queen, Hangouts is the crown prince, and that's our little Hangout. He's the prince of the digital world, and he's inside his little crib, and then he's got a new sister that is YouTube Live, which we're going to talk about, and she is an improvement. She's much prettier than he is, and she gives a better video, but we like to use both. So that's YouTube Live. That's his sister. She's royalty. But the question comes up, global versus local. How can does it help me to rank for global terms when I'm a local business? Well, we've addressed that, and I'm going to play this. Colin, let's go ahead and play Darren's testimonial and what he found when I helped him. Hello?
Unfortunately, the audio is not coming through, is it?
No, I don't.
No, where's
no,
Colin around?
I think
okay.
he's muted.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't get the audio, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me just tell you what the video says.
Yeah.
Darren hired me under the manual way, which Hangout Millionaire does everything for us today, automatically, where I said, hey, I can get you ranked because of the power of video. This is even before Hangouts. I can get you ranked with video very quickly on the first page, and it'll push your URL up. Well, it worked. I got multiple listings on the first page of YouTube and on the first page of Google. And what happens, he sells a very expensive training on writing, how to write your own best-selling book in Australia, is in Melbourne. And he got a client who paid him $23,500 to come in for the training within 1 week. That's what the testimonial is, which we'll fix, and maybe you can play later when Colin's able to find the glitch, because it's that valuable, and it just shows another piece of proof. But we'll go on to the next. So we had a lady that I met at a conference I was speaking at named Ruth Sherman, and she said, Mitch, I teach Fortune 500 executives how to look good on camera in front of the media. If they're great numbers people, but they don't know how to stand and speak and compose themselves, I teach them how to do it. and she said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Yes." I said yes. So Pete and I got together. So March of 2014, so this shows the longevity. That's about 16 months ago, according to my math. She got up there and ranked very quickly, positions 1 and 2. And guess where she is today with no further work? She's still on the first page of Google. And she gets $60,000. Yes, I said that. $60K for each client. They get to pay her for about a week of her time. I don't know about you, but that sounds like good money. 60 grand. So she is monetizing big time. She has no more advertising because this was done for free. And she's also ranking for other keyword phrases. You see in the column on the right, how to look great on camera. The column on the left is how to look great on camera. The other is Ultimate Consulting Coach, overcoming stage fright presentations, all relevant keyword phrases that she is dominating for from one Hangout Millionaire run. This was done March of last year. She's still sticking there because we did things right. Peter ran it, impressed her. She's making lots of money, no longer needs to advertise. Her deal was set it, forget it, monetize, and is doing well. So here we are. You'll see that if you want to check it after the webinar today and go and see where she is, write it down, that's fine, you'll see it. And it's still there today from the work that was done once. Now let's play Zach Jacobs and his amazing results. Colin, it is in your hands now, and I hope you unmute it so we can get this, and it's fantastic, the life-changing experience that took place with Zach Jacobs.
Colin is saying we can't start. Colin, can you load that video? Oh dear. So
Okay.
we got. This is the first time we've ever had this technical issue
Well,
with these.
then I'll
other
tell about
videos.
Zach, and we can play it. He'll get it sorted, and we'll play these at the end of the presentation. I know he'll have time to work out the glitch, but I think it's important we owe it to the people in attendance to hear these amazing results where they're still, because of the work that they did once, they're still doing today. And Zach, I met him when I was living in Thailand a year and a half ago. And I believe he's the one that introduced me, or was it David Kavanaugh, to Peter? I don't remember. But he was struggling until he met Peter. Yep, we got it?
Okay. Unmute. Is that muted? Okay, press play, Cole. No, still.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the audio is still. But maybe if you have it somewhere uploaded, we can share the link with our audience, or maybe have it at the end of the
edit it for the replay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you about Zach, just so people know, and you'll see it on the replay. We can fix it if Colin can get this addressed while we're on the Hangout today. So I think I said, I think it's people want to hear it in the flesh, but my words are, Zach talked about how Peter changed his life. He was on the verge of having to go back to become a dive instructor. He sells leads. He runs Hangout Millionaire on 2 machines around the clock, dominating niches in Australia, selling leads. And when I spoke to him last time, he was upward of $50,000 a month. I'm not claiming it. That's what he told me, so it's hearsay. But I trust the guy because he's living large in a huge place on the beach in Phuket, Thailand. He left Chiang Mai, which was poor man's Thailand, went down to rich man's Thailand in Phuket, bought a place on the ocean because he's making bank.
Mitch, I just want to interrupt for a minute and clarify, just because I think I misunderstood or misheard you. You said he's making a nice living at about $50,000 per year, correct?
Month.
Per month.
Yes.
Okay. I was double checking because I thought for a minute you said $50,000 per year, but instead you said $50,000 per month.
Yeah, he was making less than $50,000 a year, struggling living in Chiang Mai. And you know, I lived in Thailand for several years, and I know what that means. If you live in Chiang Mai, you're on a budget. You live in Phuket, you've got money, and there's a difference. So he left Chiang Mai to go down and live in Phuket.
That's impressive.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty cool.
So, do we need to wait on Colin, or should I keep going?
I think he's Peter's double checking that bot computer.
Okay.
So
we'll go back. We'll go back to the testimonials at the end.
definitely, yeah.
Okay. So the question is, what about local? What do I do if I've got a local business? I want to stand out because the results. You know, if I'm looking for, if you're nationwide, and if I'm looking for you know, an expert in a field, it's all over the place. I'm in San Diego, California, and if I get ranked in Des Moines, Iowa, that doesn't help me if I'm a local business. Well, we are going to show you some incredible results. This is Dallas Fence, and it's still ranking today. This was done in February of 2014, again, more than a year ago. A user, a brand new person, she was completely ignorant on the internet, didn't know anything, had never shot a video, hadn't done a thing, and thought she'd get into video marketing because she didn't like practicing law. And she wanted to make a living doing something else. I met her, introduced her to Peter, and we're showing here these 3 red arrows are paid ads. All paid. People pay for this. That means, again, if you learn anything, think money keywords. Money keywords. These are all money keywords. And positions 1, 2, and 3, if you see these video thumbnails here, 1 is Peter's, 2 are Peter's, and 1 is hers. But here's what the pupil did. She's in position 1. The other 2 are Peter's videos. She's in position 1. The pupil exceeded the professor. That's her, there's Pete, and there's Pete again. And here's what that means. Again, I've got to assign a commercial value every time someone clicks on one of those paid ads. Cha-ching! $6.17 gets debited from your account. That means eliminated. So that's called clicking on a link. Now, you can pay for free where the green arrows are, using and replicating and copying the system that this lady did and was able to achieve these results at $6.17. This is a whole business for people. If you just wanted to dominate a niche that people are paying for, this is a business opportunity. Even if you sold it at $5 a click to list them there, you're charging less than Google is, and you're going to get more clicks than the paid ads. Does this make sense? Are you getting the value? Are you seeing how huge this is? How you can profit tomorrow? Anybody like this?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And you know what's, Mitch, I just wanted to reiterate on a point that you made earlier today. Our students, our Semantic Mastery students, are big into local. And we are also teaching embeds, you know, and backlinks with IFTTT wheels. So they are big into Web 2.0s. So this is something they can use right away. You know, if they have been struggling somehow with rankings their videos, or to even getting clients happier, you know, because there's no way you can get a client unhappy showing those results, you know, for a client or for your own lead gen project. So I think the tool can get them those results like instantly. So that's pretty cool.
And this was a newbie. This was an absolute newbie. We showed you. I mean, we'll hear about Zach, you know, a little later in the presentation. But he was like a mid-level marketer. Was kind of doing okay, eking out a living. You know, I think he said he was making about 50 a year. I'd say he's making half of that. Then he all of a sudden hit the positive slope and was killing it. Alex Mendozian experience.
Sorry, that testimonial is all ready to go. We fixed the tech issues.
Go
You
ahead,
want to play now?
Yep.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
Cole.
Hey, Zach Jacobs here. I just wanted to talk about Hangout Millionaire. We were lucky enough to be able to beta test it, and in the first 30 days, we were able to add a solid 5 figures to our bottom line. The best part about this is it will continue to give residual income because we're using it for offline clients. It's been great at ranking in the number 1, number 2, and number 3 positions in Google for our offline clients. We have clients paying us a considerable sum for every lead we produce for them. and this has been a great product. So thanks a lot, Peter Drew. Thanks a lot for the updates and letting us beta test for you. We appreciate it, and this is a great product. I highly recommend you look at it and buy it today.
Great. Well, if that doesn't impress you, I told you the story, then you were able to listen to it and see it in through your own eyes, and it's been life-changing for him.
You know,
so let's look at.
I'm sorry if I can jump in just for a minute too, because we have one of our mid-level coaching program. It's called Masterclass. We've got a lot of like 170 students in that right now, and we've set up a local SEO case study that you guys have been seeing real time on a weekly basis as we progress and build out through that case study. And guys, the tool, those of you that are in the masterclass will know this, but those of you that aren't, the tool that I used to identify which niche I was going to build the case study for and identify the money keywords was Hangout Millionaire. And I pumped out 44 videos in 4 days that within a week, more than, I think about a dozen and a half, 18 of those videos rose up to the top 5 in the search results for those money keywords, and that's when I said, okay, there's my niche. That's what I'm going to target for the rest of this case study because of those videos that rised up to the top of the search engines from 44. I mean, literally, like Peter said earlier, I spent about 10 minutes every day setting up that campaign, and I pumped out 44 videos in about 4 days, and it was the basis of the entire case study that's still ongoing now. So, and it was a local case study. So you guys some of you have witnessed that firsthand, but those of you that haven't, I mean, that's how we use it in our business too, and it's just incredible what it can do.
Can I just chime in here and say, as a developer, it just makes me feel so good when I hear stories like that. I hear a lot of them, and this is why I get into making software, because it makes everyone's life so much easier. So I just thought I had to say that. Continue on, Mitch.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and play, because now we need to show the inside of the software. And this is where they get to see the magic of Hangout Millionaire, and I hope Colin's got all that ready to play, because I'm going to turn it over to you to watch how this is used on a daily basis for people.
We need a couple more minutes of you and I talking while Cole gets prepared for that video. Yep. And
got it.
And one thing, when you set up a project in Hangout Millionaire, as we've been saying, it takes 10 minutes to add the keywords, title, the content in the description, etc. But once you've produced, you tell the software how many videos you'd like it to produce. Once it's completed, it supplies you a PDF, which you can share with tons of document sharing websites, which then also give you more tiered links back to your videos, and also, more importantly, third tier links back to the website you're promoting inside the description of the video. And I was going to say something else, and then I totally lost it. Oh, but that's what I was saying. So it takes you 10 minutes to set up the project, but once the software is completed, if you want to do another 10 videos, you start the software and click next, 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 and it's like a 50-second operation to create another 10 videos.
Yeah.
Once the original. Go ahead.
And that's a great point, Peter, because if you're doing if you want to literally take over an entire state, for example, and you go down the list, of cities, say that you have a big list of cities, you go down the list, and all you have to do is to change the keywords at the end of the process, and boom, the game. You have 10 more videos making out. So that's really, really a good asset.
Absolutely.
Pete, we're going to show the video in a second, but I want to bring up something because I think it's worthy of repeating. And the video does cover it, but talk about longitude, latitude, and that's what so impressed me when I made the decision to work with you. It was, man, you've covered all the bases. You've thought about the local component and what that'll do for people.
Absolutely. With Hangout Millionaire, you have the ability to put the longitude and latitude of the business that you're promoting in the videos, in every one of the videos that you produce, and that really helps them rank in those local areas. And it's as simple as clicking on a button in the software. It brings up a new window. You enter the address or location of the business that you're promoting, and that is inserted into each video, Hangout video or YouTube live video that you're producing with Hangout Millionaire. And our software video is ready to go. Go, Cole.
Okay.
Hi everyone. So here's the software, and the purpose of this software is for you to be able to create unlimited, laser targeted, optimized videos that rank really well and rank really fast, but more importantly, help your website to rank very high in Google for the terms that you would suggest. All the information is in the PDFs that we supply on how to do that. We do that by dropping links, specific links to your website in the description of these videos, which I'll show you later on. The most important thing is you'll see on every window of the software there's a video help button. So if you ever get stuck, you can click on that and that will take you to the video tutorial specific to that section of the software. So let's get started. We've got three main buttons here. These are the three different options that you've got to create videos. You can source images from Instagram, publicly available images from Instagram via simple keyword or hashtag search. Or you can create a slideshow video from images that you have stored on your hard drive. If you're promoting a local business, that business can supply you, or their social media or their website has got a whole bunch of images that you can use to create a slideshow video about that particular business. Or the third option is you can repurpose existing video content. You can get videos created specifically for whatever it is you're promoting. You can search YouTube under the Creative Commons license and use those videos. The Hangout Millionaire software adds a slide at the beginning and at the end of each video at different durations. So every video you repurpose is unique. With this option, you select a folder that has one or more videos. If you have more than one video in that folder, the software will randomly choose one of those videos each time it produces a new video, meaning you've got unlimited video content. So in this example, we'll use local video folder. So I'll click on there, select the folder on my hard drive that has the videos. The software remembers the last place, so I will select there. And it's told me there's one video in there. If there was more than one video, I can select random or number order, so I can pump out videos in the order that I'd like. Here you can create a new profile, but I'll use an existing one. So here I've used a Snapchat profile that I created previously. This is the text overlay that goes over the first image, and this is the text overlay that goes over the last image. This here is where you set the duration for the first image, and the software chooses randomly between 3 and 5 seconds for each video it creates for the first slide, and 6 to will change it to 20 seconds for the last slide. You can select what color you'd like the text for the first and last images if you like. Click next. Here is where the images are stored on your hard drive. When you use YouTube Live, you need to upload a specific thumbnail image. That image also appears in the Google search results, so it's really cool. When you make slideshow videos, and also there is music in the background for the first and last image, we supply 29 default MP3s, and the software chooses one randomly each time you load the software, or you can select your own to use. Here on the account settings window, you enter your YouTube email address and password, your Tumblr email address and password. You select whether you'd like to post to our VCN network, which is our high authority, high page rank video blog network, where you get links where your video is uploaded there, and you get links back to your video and plus to the website you're ranking. You can post to Blogger. You select whether you want to post to Tumblr or not, and here you select whether you want to create a Hangout video or a YouTube live video. We'll do YouTube. And it just says your account must be activated in YouTube first to use YouTube Live. And we've got the demo video of that there. Then you click Next. Here we are in the video posting settings window. This is where all the fun happens. First of all, if you're promoting a local client, you can put the location of your local client and put the longitude and latitude in there. It's It's very, very easy. You just enter the address, click go, scroll down, and there's the longitude and latitude. You just copy and paste that straight into the software in here and there, and your videos will rank higher in those specific locations. This is the title here of your YouTube videos. You've got up to 100 characters, and we like to put our keyword phrase twice in the title and use spin tags. So every title that we supply is different. The first video will use the first keyword, the second video, the second keyword, etc., etc. Here are the tags that are uploaded to YouTube. We use related keyword phrases, of course. You can select which category you'd like your video to be posted in or leave it random, and the software will select a category randomly each time it produces a video. Here is the description, and as you can see, we have extensive use of spin tags, which is really, really simple to use. This is where we put the link to the website we're promoting. Now these are what are called tokens, and wherever you put the title token, a duplicate of the title will be placed in the description. Then you have your article content using spin tags, so every time you produce a different video, the article inside the description is different. Now here are the other tokens we use. Wherever you place this keyword token, the keyword you are targeting or optimizing this video for will be placed there. We also have a link wheel token, which links all your YouTube videos together, making them rank higher, of course. The VCN wheel token is wherever you place this token, you will get a link back to the video you've uploaded to my VCN network, giving a link to that, helping that video to rank also. The table of contents token is awesome. What that does, it places 6 timestamps chosen randomly in your video with a link to each of those sections of your video, giving links back from your description to your original video, helping it to rank really, really well. It's awesome. The title token, as I explained up the top, wherever you place the title token, it will be duplicated wherever you place this token. We've also got this check spin tags feature. Every time you click it, you get to see the different variations of your content and how many characters are being used. We have a limit of 5,000 characters in the description, so you can check that here easily. So then you click on next. And we are pretty much done. This is where you enter all the keywords that you would like to create videos for. So for each of these videos, you will get one highly optimized YouTube live video or YouTube Hangout video created specifically targeting each of those terms. You can do up to 10 videos per session. The software will create a video from the first keyword phrase. Once it's created it, it will remove it and then put it at the bottom. So if you do only a couple of videos, you can just restart the software and your keyword phrase is ready to go, all prepped, ready to do the next one. So it's as simple as that. Then all you need to do is click on next and you're up and running.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
So the software is preparing to render the video. It's adding the slides to the front and back of your original video content. Only takes a minute. I'll pause and come back.
All done automatically.
Using a brand new video, using your video content and adding content to the front and to the end of that. It's using image content and sound content. So every video you create will be completely unique. You can repurpose one video literally hundreds of times. I know this because I've done it. The main point I'd like to stress here is this is complete automation. The beauty of that is all you need to do is add your keyword phrases, article content, video content or images, and the software does absolutely everything else. Creates the videos, uploads them, and using the strategies we provide in our PDFs, you get links out everywhere, and these videos rank very fast and very high in Google for the specific terms you are targeting.
And that's what we're after, is making money.
Rendering the video, and it's got a pop-up preview window which shows all the work which it's doing, which is creating our YouTube live event, then uploading the video, and it goes from there. It will then go to Tumblr, post a video to an embed of the YouTube live video to Tumblr, plus a different variation of the title and description and tags. So the software does all this automatically. You can walk away and come back and you will get a beautiful PDF report that you can also upload to many document sharing websites, which gives you another level of linking, and specifically more tiered linking. You'll get third and fourth tiered linking back to the website that you are promoting. So it's doing all this automatically, creating a live event, updating title, description, tags, uploading the video, and now we'll go to the PDF. So here's the PDF from the last project I did. Here you will see the Tumblr blog where it's created and the link, the anchor text used in the Tumblr, the YouTube video, that is the title. Here is the description with the link highlighted in the PDF. Each of these descriptions are different. The exact YouTube URL, now the same YouTube link but with the anchor text for that keyword phrase we're using, and there's a duplicate for this for every video created. These PDFs of course are also awesome as reports to use to send to your clients. So there you go. So as you can see, the software is all working in the background. You can just walk away and come back and then everything will be done. Your PDF will be supplied and you can go and check your videos in Google, and there's a good chance a lot of them will be ranking already.
That's what I love, is it is done while you sleep. You can set it and forget it and come back and profit. And that's what makes this so unique. And that's why our hosts, Pete, have invited us on the call, because they're users of the software. And someone needs to mute. Yeah, so we are going to continue. Now we're going to talk now about your client here that you met. She was a newbie in the business, and let's hear what happened to her. And we're going to show her results afterwards.
My name's Ellen Trokovic, and I'm the owner and manager of houseoftroy.com.au. My website specialises in selling bandage dresses to women aged 18 to 25. I had had my business up and running for about 1 year before I realised I really needed to get my website ranking higher in Google because it was completely unranked. I had heard of odesk.com and was about to start paying someone overseas to do my SEO for me when coincidentally I joined my local squash club and met Peter Drew, owner and creator of HangoutMillionaire.com. After a few weeks of playing squash with Peter, I mentioned to him that I run my own online website and that I was looking for someone to do my SEO. He then mentioned that he had just created a new software called Hangout Millionaire and that he needed a website to trial it on. I then agreed to this, and after just a few weeks after the trial, my website had gone from being completely unranked to page 7 of Google, which was amazing. It's now been about 2 months since the start of the trial, and my website is now ranked page 1 for all of my keywords, which has been unbelievable. My sales have gone from, on average, about 5 a week to now 15 a week, and I have HangoutMillionaire.com to thank for it.
That's incredible. Now, we're going to show Ellen's results right now. Here, we've got, oh, let's go a little too fast. This is something you had done for her a while back, Pete. Bandage Dress Australia with 3.1 million results. And here she is. Her website is ranking down there just behind Harper's Dresses and Facebook, where this was, very quickly. And you did this, and there it is on page 1, position 3. Not bad out of the gate. Now I'm going to show something more impressive. Remember what I mentioned earlier about total page domination. This has 713,000 results for bamboo bandage dresses. And for guys, if you don't know what bandage dresses are, those are those bandage dresses that young women wear, 18 to 25, that are very conforming to their bodies. Well, look what happened to the results. Positions 1, 2, 3, and 4, she owns those for her website on Google. Positions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Position 5 is an image search result. She owns that. And then the last one is a video, and it was using Hangout Millionaire. So if someone were to search for bamboo bandage dresses while in Australia, they have no choice. She owns all these spots. Let's look at another one. Bandage dresses, House of Troy, is here. This is on major Google search. Then we've got another style, Tropez bandage dresses, 2.7 million results. She's positions 1 and 2, then 3 and 4 with videos, and then look at the last red arrow pointing to the bottom. Facebook, her Facebook fan page is ranking on the first page of Google. King Google allowed his illegitimate son, Facebook, to the party, to the royal family. Included, she owns every position. So if somebody is looking for Tropez bandage dress, I don't have time to show you every result, but when we spoke to her last, we're going to talk about this, she changed her life. We have another piece of proof to show you in a little bit. She gave up her job as a legal secretary to live her dream, traveling the world to go back to her native Croatia and cruise around and make money while she's sleeping, using Hangout Millionaire, utilizing the system, the tools that Peter taught her to live the lifestyle she wanted, to travel, make money, drop ship her dresses when people buy. And she's making, what kind of money was she making, Pete, when you last spoke to her?
She's doing around 10 to 12,000 a month with currently, and that's all from the work that I did 12 months ago. I haven't done, and I did work for 2.5 months on her site and haven't touched it since.
Well, I mean, and that tells you something, 10 to 12,000 a month. Now, there's some people that are multimillionaires on the call. Some of the people are not. Maybe they're just starting out. And if you're making money online, period, you're ahead of most. She was brand new. She knew nothing. $10,000 to $12,000 for a 24-year-old single woman from Australia, then traveling around Eastern Europe, speaking another language, Croatian, going back to her roots. She can go back and forth to Australia if she chooses on her own terms. Can you see yourself? What would it feel like to be the #1 person in your niche? I want you to feel that. And this is 80 cents per click. People have to pay average for an ad for this keyword phrase. And she gets it for free because of Hangout Millionaire. There she is. Tell the story about this young 24-year-old, only $10,000 a month income woman.
So there
she
you
is
go.
Showing her love to Peter.
So I'm watching her on Facebook, and she's just traveling everywhere. She left her work. She's working on her laptop and traveling all throughout Europe. She finally had money to go back to where she was born and travel. So I said, I'd love to see a Hangout Millionaire hashtag. And so she took this photo for me, which is awesome.
Yeah, and here she is. She's showing her love, her appreciation, because she was able to, fortunately, be a beta tester. You helped her out. She played squash with you. Mentioned this. It was the perfect timing. It was the perfect storm for her. We were able to utilize this complete newbie and look at the results she's got. Incredible. So I'm sure you want to know your next move. What do I do moving forward? I mean, have you ever wondered what it would look like to your peers if you ranked #1? That's what Hangout Millionaire will do for you. And I want to ask you, have you ever imagined how you will feel when you are ranking on the first page of Google, YouTube, Yahoo, Bing for multiple keywords if you follow the sequence that's been laid out and proven for you. If this makes sense, you're going to listen to what we have to offer. We have the Hangout Training Resource Toolbox. This is our complete system for you to make Hangouts a success. Your hosts today are consumers. These aren't people just hosting a Hangout or a webinar because they're here to show you another gadget. They're users, they're consumers, they're believers, they're advocates. They're part of the tribe because they utilize inside the toolbox. Content repurposing. It's very important to reuse and retool content. That constantly gets updated. In the resources guide, you'll see what your members are doing. I'm going to let the hosts join us in about 10 minutes. They can talk about their experience of the toolbox. And here's the big thing that you need to put, the big benefit. I'm going to call it the BB, big benefit. We guide you through every step of the process. How many of you, by digitally raising your hands, are with us, impressed, want to have the same results? Stay tuned, we're going to continue. The Hangout Millionaires private group is a private, members-only Facebook. It's the only Facebook group I've ever belonged to where the members were supportive and helping each other openly, willingly, because there's enough money and niches to go around where everybody can be happy. You get to ask your most pressing questions. You get to post about your Hangouts and skills. Relationships are built there. I'm not talking the personal type. Don't get excited if you're single. This is about business relationships. You get to post requests you were looking for. You get to cross-promote your business. If somebody is in a business that's close to what you do, reach out to them. They announce themselves there. We share the latest, greatest tools that we find and help each other. The Content Repurposing Resources Guide is there as discussed and updated. As part of you who decide to go forward with us today, and we're going to show you what that incredible offer is in a minute, I'm going to offer my services for you of handling and being on your first Hangout with you. I'll interview you on a Hangout. I charge $1,000 for this because of my deep radio background. I'm entitled to it because I'm a pro. That is included. You also, if you are here on the call at this point, you're going to get a PDF version of the book that Pete and I wrote together. That's going to be given to you. Make sure you stick around. We're going to give you the link. Here's what's inside Hangout Millionaire. Stay tuned. Get ready. The software with a license for 2 computers. Peter's private video network is what he talked about, his VCN. That is valuable because nobody else has got that. You can't get that anywhere else. Only here. And that's done for you auto-magically. Total Resource Toolbox, as I mentioned. The Ranks by Trial and Keyword Bible. This is where you get educated, informed, enlightened about the difference between money keywords, those that make you money and you profit and smile, and informational keywords that are great for nothing. They don't make you money. I'm in this to make money. All that education is inside the Keyword Bible, which you get to review and go through. You get a recorded interview. All you have to do is click here. This has a value. If you were to go to hangoutmillionaire.com, you would pay $197 a month outside of the group today. The Semantic group gets a discount. We're going to get to it in a minute. Peter's private video network. If we're to assign a price, the value is at least $997. The Total Resource Toolbox has a value of $497. The Ranks by Trial and Keyword Bible, only available here, has a $200 value. The recorded interview with me, $1,000, like for sure, no kidding. If you were to go to my site, you'd see it. That's what I charge and get. Here's the price. The investment. Semantics group only, $997 a year. This gets updated, optimized, with the latest updates, the improvements for $9.97 a year only, or you can pay $297 every 3 months. We'll continue to invoice you. We'll bill you automatically. That gets added in. So you click on that link right there, sm.hangoutmillionaire.com. And this has a total value of over $5,000. All it takes is $1,000 today, folks. Can you imagine if all this did was rank you faster? Would that compensate you for your investment? If all this did was make you stand out in your niche to be the #1 player, would this be the investment? If it made you money like the rank amateurs, the beginners that were there to change your life, would this be an investment? Would you invest $1,000 to make $10,000? I think so. That's a 10 times return on investment. That's what you have to focus on, the investment to make money. People invest in tools. The people go to college, they go to the university to get the outcome at the end. They give up a minimum wage job to make bigger money. We're giving you the fast track. We're giving you the PhD online to rank and make money today. Let's show some more proof. Ferdinand Mellinger is a client that invested. He made $140,000 filling a local seminar, all due to Hangout Millionaire, getting people in, selling them on his SEO services. He's still an advocate. This was a year ago, back in June of last year. He uses this as an active member on our Facebook group. Very helpful. Here's another, Stephen Henby. After leaving it 2 hours, remember I said set it and forget it? He's #1 in the second place, page 1, and the other 2 are sitting on top of page 2 in 2 hours, and it continues to rise up. My jaw has just dropped. Those are his words. Here's where you need to go, sm.hangoutmillionaire.com. Do it now, don't delay, because you will make money. The added bonus is Rank Spy, which is one-of-a-kind keyword tool which gives you rankings on Amazon. Peter, quickly chime in why this is the best keyword tool ever created.
Mate, I'm so proud of this software. What it does, it allows you to put a keyword phrase into the keyword research software, and what it does is 400 individual queries to Google. There's no other software on the planet that does that, and then it presents all the results, or all the data in the results window at the end. It takes about 40 minutes to produce the results. It takes 40 minutes because we redistribute that load across all the software across all the planet, and that's the only way we can achieve that. So if you had one software that did 400 queries to Google, after 50 or 60 it would get pinged by Google and start blocking your IP. We distribute that workload across the entire planet and produce the results. And what it does, it reveals terms that people aren't optimizing their sites or pages for. And the reason we find it, and the reason that they are there, is because no one's had this tool to be able to find those niches. So it's a perfect combination with Hangout Millionaire. You run the software, you find all those available to dominate terms, copy and paste those results, the keyword phrases that it reveals, straight into Hangout Millionaire, pump out 10 videos, and they're pretty much ranking straight away, because it reveals the terms that have no competition, like literally no competition, because there aren't any people out there who have the ability to do the vast amount of queries it takes to get those results. It's a perfect combination. I love it.
Well, that's great. That's great. So, and that has a $97 value. You get the Keyword Research Bible, which completely educates you about keywords entirely. It's important to become informed. If this is your career, invest in yourself. This is your academia. Become a scholar, which provides for your family, provides you the freedom, live your life. It works. Here's Keith Jr. In less than 3 weeks of running a Hangout Millionaire, I'm on page 1 and 2 for several product name long tail keywords. That means money keywords. He did his homework. product names. He's selling stuff online. As an affiliate, you can make money as an affiliate. Many ways to make money using the system. So here you go, sm.hangoutmillionaire.com. Michael Murray, another man, he's calling it incredible and awesome. Total of 34 keyword to city combinations. This is a local marketer, folks. If anybody's local on our presentation today, this is applicable after an average of 6 hours. I've seen it quicker. Peter has done it in 2 hours or less. It took him 6. Okay, take a nap, come back, rank, make money. He's impressed, and I'm stunned with the results. I'm beginning to believe that I can have Hangout Millionaire dominate any keyword in any city that he chooses within one day. Lofty claim, he's living the dream. Who is this for? Anyone with a niche business, new people to online marketing, novice to advanced marketers of all levels, mature business owners, new business owners, authors, and consultants. Click on the link. You see it at the bottom. Do it now. It takes focus. We have already likened this to, we've pulled the bow back for you. The target's sitting there. We're aiming it for you. That's what the tool does for you automatically. And we shoot the arrow for you so you get a bullseye. Can you say bullseye? That's a 10. When you throw darts, when you shoot an arrow, you want a 10. That's what this provides you. 1 out of 10, get a 10. We'll do it. Don't be left behind. The bullet train, the track train, is for people who want to succeed. Sedentary people remain sedentary. They sit on their rumps and develop lumps. Let's get off the fence, guys. They're not progressing. They're just sitting on a fence. Get off it. Let's move forward. On the gold brick road, skip with us, do forward rolls. We don't care. Join us. So what I have to ask you is, what is the cost of inaction? You've listened to the presentation today. Your hosts believe in the software. I believe in it and profit from it. Peter developed it, believes in it because it shortcutted all the long processes to get there. What will it cost you to think about this, think about it some more, and then you're going to think some more, and you haven't taken action. Those that take action when you see an opportunity are the ones that profit. Your hosts believe in the software. They're continuing to use it because they believe in it. It makes them money, or they wouldn't have us on the call today. I got other things to do, not better things to do. I got other things to do. I'm here because I know what it will do for you. Cost of inaction. You're going to look like this guy. Confused. So let's talk today. We'll make the boot. You'll feel good inside, and this is where you need to go. Click on that link there. It's a digital bazooka, folks. That's what Hangout Millionaire is. You can have a pea shooter and go the manual process, or you can arm yourself with a digital bazooka. It's so easy, a squirrel can use it. So all you need to do is click on this link here, sm.hangoutmillionaire.com. Don't be left behind. Think of it this way. Those that take action are the first in, and they're still here. All the copycats come in later, but those that lay the foundation are here when everybody else has left. You've got to be first, so you remain first. You're still the winner. Now, Think and Grow Rich is one of my favorite books of all time, written by Napoleon Hill. One of the things that he found, there were 16 tenets of successful millionaires at the turn of the century. The one that stuck out and is most applicable to you now, and I'm going to share the results. What were the conclusions of his study? Action takers are the millionaires. You will be the millionaire. You'll share the trait of millionaires, and it's always the same. When you see an opportunity, you take action. Are you befuddled? Are you sitting on the fence? Or are you skipping, rolling, and liking the sensation of having gold underneath your feet? Click on this link. Do it now. Don't delay. The time to make money is today. We'll get it to you immediately. Engage in the training. Reach out to support. Oh, here's the other thing. I got to tell you what I'm so impressed about. Peter's got a staff that's been with him for over 7 years. Does that speak volumes? And guess what? They speak English properly. Now, not my kind of English. It may be Australian English, but close enough. They speak the Queen's English. They're there to support you completely. When updates happen with Google, they're there to make the changes. When the opportunity to embrace YouTube Live came into play, it's all part of the system. You pick between Hangouts and YouTube Live, and you spread your exposure so it's total, utter domination. Most SEOs know nothing about this. Most of your clients don't know anything about it. Handle it for them. Use the tools inside Hangout Millionaire to do it for you automatically, automagically, whichever way you want to define it, and create your own cash cow. That's what this is. We showed you examples. We played videos of beginners. There was Zach Jacobs, who's now an expert making all kinds of money. Ellen Trokovich. Now, some of you may not feel that $10,000 to $12,000 a month is that much money. In take-home pay, even if it was gross at 50% margin on her dresses, which she's charging, I think, triple, but even just double, $5,000 to $6,000 a month. Is that bad additional income for a 24-year-old who could use an extra $5,000 to $6,000 a month by following the footsteps of a beginner? Think if you're advanced, how much more this will do. Will this be a turbocharged to already existing 400 horsepower SEO engine? You're adding headers, you're adding incredible power, additional piece. This is turbo, folks. It gets you there faster. There's a path to success. You can go the slow route or you can get there fast. I like the image, the feeling of gold and a cash cow sitting in front of me. So I get there the fastest way. And you have to only make the decision if you want what everyone else has. Your attendees today who are here taking action already, people are clicking on this, investing, because they want it in your life. Are you going to be one of those? Or are you going to sit back, contemplate once again, the opportunity passes you by, you're sitting there smoking, sitting on a fence with your buddies. Now, some of you may not smoke, that's okay, but are you taking action? Are you doing everything you can to improve your life for your family, for your business, for yourself, to give yourself more time, more freedom, the ability to look at new opportunities, because the time it took you to create a video in the past, applying your makeup, fixing your hair, making sure your lighting and sound were all correct, that can be done for you automatically again and again and again. That's the beauty of this. We've covered all the angles. It's comprehensive. So all you need to do is click on that link, invest in you so you can experience a return on investment that is unique, that is the best you've ever experienced, that I've ever seen in the online world or offline world, is this system. Nobody backs up their support like this. That's what you get. But I would like to open it up to any questions that people might be asking so we can answer, and I'd like to invite the hosts back on so they can give us their thoughts about everything that we've covered today.
Yeah, great presentation, guys. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple things that I wanted to go over about it too. And also, guys, we got some bonuses that we wanted to talk about for anybody that purchases today as well. Adam, if you're available, you want to unmute yourself and go over what we put together?
Yes, and I am available, and I'm pulling it up just so I make sure that I don't screw it up. Can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you.
All right,
No,
good
can't
deal.
hear you.
So the first one is definitely if you get the lifetime license, we're going to build you one of our networks for free. So
Wow.
that's done by Semantic Mastery. We just had a little bit of a sale, but the prices have gone back up on those, so we're going to toss you one of those for free.
What's that
All right.
value? What's that value?
Well, what are they at right now?
We'd have to check the sales page. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's 62, 65, or 65-ish dollars, I think.
Okay.
So we'll get you one of those. Also, anyone at all who buys today will give you 20% off of a single purchase out of our networks. So you go in, if you want to buy a Tier 1 network, you want to buy a full Tier 2 network, if you do that, and you give us your proof of purchase, we'll give you 20% off of that.
Yeah, and guys, remember that with the full 2-tier network, you guys are getting 4 IFTTT rings, which comes out to be roughly 88 Web 2.0 properties that will be automatically fed 100% on autopilot with just uploading or streaming videos to your YouTube channel. So if you buy and you get the free Tier 1 network, that's going to be the branded Tier 1 network, everything interlinked. And then remember, all we're going to need is your YouTube channel page login details. So your YouTube channel the page username and the password, and we're going to connect that to the network for you. It'll be 100% autopilot. All you do is add videos to your channel. So.
Yep. And then we got one more for that too, and I'll let Bradley do this one because he's going to be driving the ship on this. But we're going to have a special webinar a week from today.
Yeah, we're going to do an advanced video ranking strategy webinar next Tuesday, so a week from today actually, where we're going to go into a lot of advanced video ranking stuff for some of those that, sometimes the videos don't appear on page 1 right away. With the Web 2 networks, that's really what's going to give you the most push, but sometimes they still need a little bit. If you're in a real competitive market or something like that and they need additional push, that's where the advanced video ranking strategies come into play. And we're going to spill the beans on a lot of what we do to just guarantee pretty much that we get our videos to rank, even for very competitive terms. So that's going to be next week, the same time. I think it's the same time, either 7:30 or 8.
Yeah, I think we're going to have 7:30 or 8 next Tuesday. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to be on that call, folks. I want to learn because I'm always a student of video. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. You'll see me, but I'll be quiet. That's hard for me to be quiet, but I'll be there.
That's awesome.
We'll be happy to have you, Mitch.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was a couple questions that came out that we...
Yeah, one real quick I just want to go over, and I think it's on the sales page, but does the software work on Macs or Apple products or just Windows?
It's a PC software, so we do have people running that in parallels on their Macs. So,
okay.
Look, but we also provide a VPS service where we provide custom VPS to suit this software, so a very inexpensive price.
What's a VPS?
A virtual private online server. So basically it's a Windows computer in the cloud. So you just log into it from your start panel. It opens up a screen. It's just another desktop, and you can put all your SEO software on there and run it totally. And the beauty of that is, I just tested the speed. It's 100 gig down and 50 gig up.
Wow.
And here where I live, it's 4 meg down and 0.6 up. So I use that a lot to download stuff. But they're awesome. So there's lots of different alternatives, and I always encourage people to have a second work computer to do all the grunt work for you anyway. Put all your marketing software on those, but that's what we do.
Yeah, and guys, well, obviously, if you're doing a lot of SEO work, you're probably going to have a VPS anyways, or you should, because you're going to need it eventually if you're doing a lot of SEO work. But something that I just want to reiterate too, because most of you guys that are students of ours are attending right now. You guys realize that we teach how to automate syndication. Like that's the foundation of what we teach, and we use IFTTT networks to do it because it's completely hands off. And what's beautiful about this is, you guys, I have multiple tier 2 networks, right? So I've got those 4 rings that we were just talking about, which is roughly 88 properties that I have connected to YouTube channels that I push videos out using Hangout Millionaire. So it's literally, once it's set up, it's just a matter of, like what Pete's presentation was with the video of how the software actually works, is just adding in your, selecting photos or previously recorded videos or whatever folder you want to choose from to create the videos, and then adding a little bit of content, your keywords, and hitting the button, and it's walk away. It's done. It will handle itself, and it's absolutely amazing what you can do with it. And just so you know, I've got channels out there that I have done close to 1,000 videos on the channels with just Hangout Millionaire, and they're ranking now from even a year ago. And I haven't done anything else to them. The channels didn't get shut down, didn't get terminated or anything like that. So it's very, very powerful and very effective, and especially when you combine it with our IFTTT syndication networks. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
That's great.
Okay, I got a couple other questions I see that came through. Chuck Bricker says, won't it be confusing for people when they check out your YouTube channel and you have 10 videos of the same subject matter? Well, in my mind, that just reinforces what you're about. You know what I mean? Instead of it confusing people, then they know damn well what you're about at that point. So, and part of what the beauty of the Hangout Millionaire is that you can test, and like the presentation showed, so many different variations of the keyword. And keyword research is like the spearhead. It's the tip of the spear. It's one of the most important steps, if not the most important step, to any successful SEO campaign. And one of the problems, though, is you can research a keyword to death, and you still won't be sure of its success rate until you've actually tested it. And that's where Hangout Millionaire, that's where I use it mostly. The way that I use it is mostly to do my testing for me, because I can test multiple variations. Like, for example, like I just mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, we're doing a local SEO case study in our coaching group called the Masterclass, and I tested 44 variations of keywords, and I was able to identify roughly 18, a dozen and a half of them that ranked with no extra work. And I was able to go in and build a website and some additional Web 2.0 properties to start ranking for those as well. And that's what was all done thanks to Hangout Millionaire. Had I done that manually, it would have taken me a month. And instead, it took me under an hour in total over 4 days.
Yeah. And Bradley, just to reiterate on what you're doing also, Chuck, if you could have the entire first page of Google and YouTube, because Hangout Millionaire will also help you, with the syndication and the Web 2.0s, will also help you ranking in YouTube, which is the #2 search engine of the world. So if you can get, what's nice about this is that you can get a couple of videos on page 1, and as the presentation showed, then you can have your Web 2.0s ranked underneath that or before that, so you will be having so many properties on page 1, both on Google and YouTube, at the end of the day, that a visitor won't have any other choice than to click on your result and see what you got to say about it. So I think that's really powerful.
Okay, you just reminded me that I'm a complete and utter idiot, because I forgot to mention in our presentation that right now we're in the beta phase of what I'm calling HOM 2.0. So what we've done is introduced a whole bunch of social sites in the software itself. So what that means is it creates videos. It then, once a video is up on YouTube, it goes to Blogger and places an embed, a different title, an embed on the Blogger page and different description. Then it goes to Tumblr, does the same. Then it goes to Pinterest, does the same. It uploads a link, the title, a link to the video in LinkedIn, and I think I can't believe I've forgotten. And there's going to be 10 all up. So for each video that you produce, you're going to get 10 Web 2s as well generated at the same time. So we've got a few more to add, and we'll be publicly releasing that in about 1 or 2 weeks for free. Of course, this is an update. We continually update our software to improve it as much as possible, and we listen to feedback from our customers. So you're going to get all those additional Web 2 property links on top of what you guys are already doing. So it just means we're going to rank faster and harder, and they will all list in Google. Those posts that we do will also rank in Google, because we distribute the links between all of them. We create another token called the FB wheel. So what we're doing, and Facebook. We're uploading videos to Facebook pages and sending links to those, so they rank also in the search engines.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
That's an incredible update.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and we guys, a lot of the times with the IFTTT syndication networks, you'll notice that your content will rank, but then also, like what Pete is just saying, the Web 2 sites will start to rank too, or the posts on the Web 2 sites will also rank. So think about this, what he just said with if they're integrating 10 Web 2 and social media sites to post directly from Hangout Millionaire to them, guys, think about the potential what you could do where you set up an IFTTT ring for each one of those properties. Now think about that. So now you've got, now in our IFTTT rings, we've got roughly 22 properties with the live stream sites included, right? It's roughly 22 properties. So now if you were to do this, set up 10 different rings, now you're looking at 10 Tier 1 ring embeds, backlinks in embeds, and then 220 Tier 2s. All done 100% on autopilot, guys.
Yeah,
100% on autopilot.
That's cool. And let's not forget the VCN, the Video Content Networks, that Hangout Millionaire, that Pete and his team also developed, because they have really powerful backlinks to your properties and embeds, you know, to your videos, which at the end of the day they'll help you rank higher for whatever link that you're putting on the video description and also for the video itself. So that's pretty powerful. That will add up to the total embeds and to the total backlinks that you're building per video. So it's really, really interesting.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm geeking out here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I can talk about this stuff all day.
Well, and there's something else that I want to mention, because somebody asked about this with that big video that pops. And one of the things that I've noticed is, and I've been able to accomplish this using Hangout Millionaire a couple times, in fact, is, and here's the other thing. Okay, so I've had sometimes videos are just a pain in the ass to rank, like for certain keywords. They just won't rank, or they're very difficult to rank. Well, one of the things that I've done in my is like kind of a secret weapon, because I've had Hangout Millionaire, is to take the original video that's already been, you know, broadcast or whatever, and it's ranking, let's say page 2 or something, or it's down at the bottom of page 1, and I can't get it to where I want it to be. Well, then I'll go set up a Hangout Millionaire campaign targeting the various long tail variations, LSI keywords, and then target in the description the link to that main video. And I'll do a blast, 10, 20, 25, 30 videos, whatever it takes over the course of a week. And just constantly, every single time I publish a new video via Hangout Millionaire, it's building an internal YouTube link back to that main channel or that main video, and then put all of those in a playlist and interlink that as well. And what I found is that a lot of the times I've taken videos literally that were stuck on page 2, like position 12 or 13, somewhere around there, and done that, and within about 10 days it jumped to number 1 and then turned into the big video. Right. And it stayed the big video for weeks and months at a time. So
okay, that playlist information just gave me a geekasm.
I want to hear about it.
Sorry, you know, I'm Australian. This is what we talk. Yeah.
That's pretty
was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Because essentially you're building a silo with a playlist.
Yeah, you're siloing.
On
Yeah.
our website.
Absolutely, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So you can get nice playlists done with Hangout Millionaire, then come back to that silo head, which would be the most competitive keyword, so to speak. So you're ranking a bunch of videos and your main video for a bunch of other keywords. So you're siloing videos, which is damn cool.
And you put the playlist URL in the video description in Hangout Millionaire as well, so that every time it syndicates across your network, your Web 2 network, in the VCN, it's also building links back to the playlist, which is like your silo head. It's like a container that contains all of your other videos. It's very, very powerful. So, all right, let's see what other questions we got. Let's see. Chuck Bricker, once again, he says, for local, is long-tailed better? I'm in the mortgage business, and I got to imagine it would be pretty hard to go head-to-head against Quicken, Wells Fargo, etc. On the usual keywords. Chuck, what I would suggest in that case would be to go after those competitive keyword phrases, but with a geographic modifier. So you're adding the local term to it, because a lot of people search that way, number one, because they're looking for local solutions. Number two, mobile search, if you're targeting one. By the way, another trick that I found with the Hangout Millionaire is if you include zip codes, and if you're in the United States, and you include zip codes in your description for each local area, and also in your tags, that they come up, the videos will show up in mobile search. I found that to be really effective, adding zip codes. But go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, just on that point, this is where the beauty of Rank Spy comes in. You put that term in Rank Spy, and that will reveal a lot of long-tail terms that you are able to dominate. And what you do is create a lot of videos based around that, pointing back to your website, and that's telling Google, even if they don't have all that much search volume, they will be getting traffic, but they're telling Google this is what this website is about, all the semantically related terms, and eventually that site will start to come up. But with automated tools, you can pump out as many videos as you like, and across as many different Google accounts as you like as well. But you will certainly find a lot of related terms that no one else is targeting using the RankSpy tool that you get for free for 3 months with this deal today.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's see. We got a couple other questions that came through. Once you create videos with Hangout Millionaire, would still need to build playlists to rank those videos? No, but it's really effective. I mean, you can rank videos with Hangout Millionaire without building playlists. What I'm talking about is when you have terms that are particularly competitive or difficult to rank, then adding that playlist to your channel, which is very simple. You just create a playlist, and then you can go right down the list at the line of your videos and click the checkbox and then click the Add to Playlist button, and that will add them all to a playlist. My suggestion, in the way that I use it, though, is before I start an HOM, a Hangout Millionaire campaign, is I set up a playlist already, and then I include the playlist URL inside the Hangout Millionaire video description, so that I'm building backlinks automatically to that playlist URL with every syndication, with every video that it uploads. And that seems to work incredibly well. So you just do a little bit of, an extra 2 minutes worth of work on the front end, and then once the videos are actually published, you have to go back into your YouTube channel and click the checkboxes and then click Add to Playlist. But that's all you have to do, then you're done. So go ahead.
This is officially the best webinar we've ever done. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Well done, man. Thank you. And just to answer that question, all the results that we showed you throughout the presentation, no play were used, but adding playlists will just get you into that tougher, more profitable niche.
Absolutely. Yep. Alexandrina. That's an interesting name. I like that. She says, I purchased early the program. Can I benefit on the social aspect update? Can I speak for you? I think because I'm seeing the updates in mine, so I'm assuming anybody that's a member gets the updates, correct?
Absolutely. All our updates are 100% free. Once you become a member, we continue working on the software and improving it, and you won't ever pay for updates.
Awesome. That's great. So that's Rick. That answers your question as well. Rick also asked, during the presentation, it was mentioned about charging per click on the video like AdWords. I think that business model is hot. Can we track clicks on a video from Google? Yeah, you can use like a link shortener, goo.gl or bit.ly or something like that, where it will give you analytics on clicks. You can also use your own self-hosted, click analytics programs like AdTracks or something like that. Yeah. You can also set up a plugin in WordPress like Pretty Link Lite, or some sort of redirect plugin like that you can set up URLs, and it will give you analytics on those clicks as well.
Yeah, I think that you also have a thorough analytics panel on YouTube itself. So in case you're using annotations, for example, that would also give you some insights on the clicks on the annotations and the links on the description of the video as well. So you may want to dive into that a bit more, Rick, by checking the analytics on your YouTube account or your YouTube channel. So
yeah, Rick's a member of the mastermind. So Rick, if you got any more questions about that stuff, you can feel free to ask us, and we can talk about that in more detail.
Sure.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it looks like we're wrapped up on questions, and I think we did I think it was a great presentation. You guys did really good. I like the fact that you got these videos streaming right into the Hangout. That's cool.
Yeah.
And since you're a Hangout Millionaire member, I can tell you exactly how to do that yourself, because you need the drivers, which you've already got on your hard drive, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. And by the way, Peter, we're going to give you a copy of our YouTube Silo Academy training, so you can check it out. That talks about the playlist and everything, man, because I think it'll blow you away. It's like something that's very, very powerful.
What about me?
Yeah,
Mitchell gets one too.
Yeah.
Mitchell wants one.
And Colin can have one too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt, but do we have a limit on the offer? You know, how long the offer will be open for our members?
This offer is good for 5 days for you guys.
Okay.
5 days.
Otherwise, our existing members who are paying $197. You know how it goes. So we got 5 days to get this done.
Okay.
Awesome.
Right. Okay. So 5 days.
So that link is sm.hangoutmillionaire.com.
Yeah, we'll post it again on the events page, Adam, if you don't mind dropping it. And just to reiterate, guys, the bonus that we're going to throw in is anybody that purchases the lifetime or did we say for the yearly too, right, Adam?
Say that again.
We're going to throw in a tier 1 network build for the lifetime and or the yearly, correct?
Well, for the lifetime, and should we also do it for the yearly?
Let's do it for the yearly too.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So
All right.
lifetime or yearly, and then everybody who purchases can get a 20% off an actual order, separate order, and everybody's also invited to the webinar who purchases.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
remember
good
that's
stuff.
20% off for any network purchase, guys, including the full 2-tier networks. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Guys, it was really a pleasure to work with people that are as competent and knowledgeable about SEO, because we have worked with some people that didn't know about it, and you're reaffirming this. And and I leave everybody with the time to make a decision is now when you see the opportunity, because you'll go through all of your rationalizations, justifications of not investing in yourself if you allow time to get in between you and making a decision, because this is an investment, not an expense. There's a huge difference. This is an investment, not an expense. This is about building your business.
To that end, Mitch, I have to expand on that just for one moment, because, guys, anybody that's following us at Semantic Mastery, you guys know that we don't pitch like shiny objects. We do present some of the products that we use and believe in, and that's hence the reason why we're here tonight with Hangout Millionaire crew, because we use these and believe in these tools. But you can go out and buy some more JV Zoo products and and piss your money away and chase that shiny object, or you can invest in your business and invest in tools that are going to help you to achieve that next level. And this is one of those tools that has helped me in my own business to achieve a higher level. Okay.
Well, and that speaks volumes. You're living it. We're living it. It's just a staple. It's a big, strong leg of the stool. And Peter added the whole keyword component, which was missing in the beginning. We've got that added in because we really couldn't recommend a great keyword tool, so he created one. You get that, and that's where you make the money or not. I mean, it's a matter of you running around on the basketball court without shoelaces. You may have shoes with the Hangout Millionaire, but then with a keyword tool, you're laced up. You can jump higher, run faster, and you'll get there quicker, and you'll win. You'll score, and that's what this is.
Yep. Awesome. And I see the link to the book. Are we going to send that out to the people? Are we just going to post that, Adam, on the events page now, or are we going to send that out via email?
Colin's got that link for you.
Okay. It's there. I've just passed it off.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. This has been fantastic. Honestly, it's not very often I do a webinar and learn a whole lot, so I certainly did today from you guys. So that's awesome.
Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.